I think of the through line of your career, you playing, coaching, managing. But there's one thing you've kind of created this consistency around, and that is these pregame workouts, right? That you do with all the players. Freddie Freeman, you've ritualized this in such a way that you've built like a fan base around it almost, right? I mean, we show up early and we watch. I mean, I filmed it, and can you talk about like what that exchange has been for what you're understanding about how players have evolved over time and what connections are made when you create this ritual every day?
Well, when you create a ritual, which you guys call it, but what it does is it gives you an opportunity to correct things. It gives you an opportunity to see where the player's head is. It gives you an opportunity to teach. It gives you opportunity to direct. It gives you an opportunity to help them learn how to get through adversity. So, see, there's much more going on down there on my knees with my drills than just me putting the ball on the ground and they catching it. There's a lot goes on. And if you don't recognize it, you will never know. But the guys that are part of it, they recognize it. And that ritual started with, again, a Dodger guy of mine, Chico Fernandez. He did a lot of close-up stuff. I took it to another level. That's all I did. I took it to another level, and it seemed to work. And I'm not only do the drills, but I'm breaking down everything that goes on. There's definitions that's being answered down there. A word come up, we get the definition to it and see where it applies to you. You see what I'm saying? Usually when you look up a word, there's 4 definitions, and you got to find which one applies to what you are talking about in the moment. So there's education going on. I'm being educated by them, and they are certainly every day being educated by me.
I'm so glad you brought this up because as another huge fan of watching those drills, I always felt like they were about so much more than fielding technique. There's also an element to it about day-to-day work ethic. Am I onto something?
That's the key to it. Day-to-day work ethic. You hit every day. And why can't you get on the field and do something on the defensive side every day? And if you learn it and you do it properly, you out on the field for 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and you have received 96 to 97 balls at every angle that you will get it on the field. So that's how the consistency comes in. That's how you learn cause instead of symptoms. A lot of times in this game, people, when they describe something in the game and they don't have the expertise in it, all they're describing is symptoms. Well, I describe the cause. And if you got the cause, you never see a symptom. And so with my guys, you never see symptoms.
So Wash, one question. Now that in the manager, I wasn't sure if you did this in Texas, but will you keep that going, like doing the drill? Because sometimes you get in the managerial chair, it's harder to do the drills, and got pregame press conferences and all. Are you hoping to keep those drills going as a manager?
I did it in Texas, and I will do it in Anaheim with the Los Angeles Angels. I don't do the media in the morning in spring training until around 10. I'm on the field before the sun come up. That isn't going to stop, even though I have an infield coach. See what I'm saying? I want to make certain that we get a program together for the infielders that he can introduce to them daily. So I'll be on the field with him early in the morning, and then I'll come back and do my press conference. During the season, I don't get to do anything with the media until around 3 o'clock. So I got from 1 to 3 to get out there and make sure that these guys get going what they got to get going on. And the generation of baseball players today, they seem to live at the ballpark. So if I get to the ballpark at 11:30 and I go take care of me, do my bicycle, do my stretching, do whatever I have to do to be strong for these guys when they arrive, I come out of there, see about 1:30, quarter to 2. Almost half the team is already at the ballpark.
That's so true.
So we're starting our work at 2:30. You see what I'm saying? And doing the media at 3, so that's only going to give me a half an hour. Or if I make plans with the players before they come to the ballpark, I can have them out there at 1:30. That give me an hour and a half.